In this episode, we'll be going over the best highlights from the winners round 1 matchup between New York and Minnesota. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into the action.
Broken side, but just want to play his life as long as he can. You have the subliners sending 2 players up through the courtyard. You usually don't see flanks coming in on this hill, but Kismet, he's going to put himself into the position to take down Lins. Even though they're still spawning in the back, Minnesota still holding from the front. Big weight came to play today.
Dude, it's like the online phase never had happened. He is channeling everything, and with some confidence.
You basically gift this Minnesota Rokkr free rotation over towards bathroom, but as I say that, subliners, they get a couple kills. Now it's only falls into the hands of Lins. He's just trying to stay alive as long as he can to his teammates to reinforce.
Good finesse at this point. Okay, skies, perfect. And that'll be enough for Rokkr to now own numbers on rotation with help from Vivid through mid-street. So, like you had already kind of compiled together, subliners, super annoying play from Sim just to stay front courtyard like that forever. So now Rokkr going to concede the back 30, make their rotation up through street over towards treehouse side. Awakening be the first one here. Accuracy right there with it. This is the tempo that we had not seen from Rokkr before. And Awakening.
All on skies. Now 3 players from Minnesota in position to try to locate where he is, but that last player spawns all the way across the map. So skies gets one, but now his teammates are here to make something happen.
Game of Worlds Waldo. Can you find the rest of the remaining Rokkr members nearby? Kismet, the one on the hunt. Dead silence. Surprised by Awakening. Now Hydra trying to follow up. Able to confirm at least one trade, but looking for the second. Awakening still in position. Vivid looking to assist. 2v2 for the time. New York in for now. And with just Vivid left to find Hydra right behind him. Little ring around the rosy. Someone find each other. Vivid's so annoying. But eventually the subliners collect the kill, and with that also the hard point.
And now this 40 seconds look only climbing their way back into this game. Only 40 seconds left on P1.
Great angle from Sim, also making sure no one rotates over towards the flank. Lynn's there to meet him, Awakening right behind. So Rokkr once again favorable in the kill feed, but they do get pushed out of the hard point, just down to wait. Can he once again do it all himself? On the cross, able to find skies and says, no need to take this challenge. Let's get some extra time and bring this game back to level terms.
You're going to be able to take the lead as well because already subliners are not on the preferred side. So you want to challenge the cafe as much as you can so you can try to flip these spawns. And the skies in this position already rotated over towards broken. You now have to get past that first line of defense. Awakening trying to sniff him out. We're going to hit the jump up, but Lins with the assistance. So Minnesota already in the advantage. They can grow the lead right now.
Kismet by himself. Absolutely nobody nearby, although help is on the way. Just not going to get here in time. Construction open.
And if you're Minnesota, just simply hold down this street side. Have a player contest in towards the cafe, but they're losing his initial gunfights. It all falls into hands of Vivid and Awakening. Vivid drop. Now what can Big Wake get done?
Rokkr are completely outside of the hard point. Awakening just finessing as much as he can. And Big Wake is starting to elevate to Gigawake. Now around the same total we had before. Let's take a look in to see how the Rokkr comms are sounding as they try to hold.
He's low under the stairs. Oh, DVD got me.
Don't play 190.
Okay. I spawned back right.
Nate time.
I'm named it back after back. Okay. Oh, he's on the broken car. On the broken car, Caesar. Nice. So all 3 behind you there, then.
He's aiming.
Take Hydra, he's gonna go DVD. I'll kill mid-tank, weak. He's going diner, front diner. Listen, don't let him get to 190 or we gotta play for the spawn.
Yeah, he's so far diner.
Nice. One's gonna be low.
Low weak, Caesar.
He's on their side time. On the ledge, on the window ledge, on the ladder ledge. Get that time.
Yeah, they're gonna I'm going left, bro.
Yeah, I'm going left.
Nice. One shot. Yeah, I can go ladder. Nice.
Tower one bullets.
He's so bad tank.
Heard in the listen, and Rokkr very committed to trying to play to finesse that old time, but they also are very
information. So what can Kismet do? Sliding right on in to try to get this first kill.
First trophy denied, but there's still so many left, and it's Wake who meets him at the back door.
Oh,
He's
man.
gonna get 3 of the 4. Oh, maybe even popping out for all of it, but here come Rokkr. Rokkr, 232-198. New York flipped from playing over towards the left side of the map. They need to find the kills, and they need to find them quick.
They got to get in, man. They got to get in. They at least have one person in the point, and it's going to be Kismet. He's staying alive as long as he can. He find those initial 2 kills, make it 3. He cannot get the 4th, though, onto Linz, and Minnesota only 10 points away from being those map 1 Reapers again.
Zip trying to get in through the side door. Kills looking decent. Vivid pops right back inside. Tried to pre-forward the back door. 243 is where it stops. New York able to clean up the last couple of kills. Rokkr now need to make a decision. Do you want to play fully for rotation, or do you try to want to get the last 7 seconds? They're committing 3 players to trying to get it done right here, but the contest time, it may have been good enough. Just a couple of seconds between what's left of the hard point versus going towards New, and New York are here first.
And New York are here first, and they also have one player in Skies who spawns on a free pinch, so he's going to be able to find a couple kills on the back end. Subliners are finding all the kills at the right time. Minnesota not spawning on the preferred side. When you talk about this P2, they need to get a break. The attacks need to be good. They need to be hitting, and you have to get past Hydra because he's holding it down with that AR.
Explosions all over the construction side, but it's the Subliners finding the kills. Hydra playing backside tank. Still one member on the hard point, soaking up time for New York, who can 100% still try to win this here, but Minnesota starts to find the kills. Hydra, last one left alive, has to stop Rokkr from finding any entry, but he gets completely cut down, and it's Rokkr. The map 1 dominance once again coming through to take the first. Have to have it, you would think, sooner rather than later. So can they find something here? Like you already kind of suggested, let's just stay back a little bit, not get naded. That might be step number 1. This time, though, 3 members over towards tires, and yep, everyone just kind of draws a line in the sand, and almost the delayed dates come through. Hydra still just trying to dance for his life a little bit as finally all the utility expires.
And not a single player from the Subliners are in a position to watch anyone cross over towards bridge, so Accuracy's going to find himself in this position again. He could be the deciding factor to make something happen, and he does it just in time. Finds the first, lines it up with the Kobe, already a 4v2.
And just no one able to get into the face of Accuracy. Saw the stuns for New York going over the top. Those didn't hit, and Accuracy is just planted up. Says, come and get me if you can. Holy cow, Minnesota 4-1.
Because Minnesota are picking them apart early into these rounds, but down 4-2. Let's switch up the game plan. No one through the little map. Let's go all out towards red, and Linz is going to be here.
Huge pause across the entirety of the map for New York. No one going to be tagged up by any nades. Thing is, on the same shoe, New York will have no idea how far Minnesota may be playing. Linz in particular, over towards bus side, holds off on the trigger discipline, catches one front side desk. Now it's on the hunt for Hydra. Just comes down to, do you get a read on this positioning? Because help is on the way, and New York will stay alive in the 3v3.
They're just trying to fight. They know that Linz is very, very close to the engagements, and Accuracy finds one, but Linz is there for the trade. Hydra now left in the 1v2 situation. Gets the first. It's a 1v1 now.
Okay. Should have an idea that Linz is still playing over towards Diner side. Hydra going to take his time to get a little bit of elevation in the mix. Bomb down, though, at the feet of Linz. So it's all about the decision making. Hydra still is dead silent, still has all of his utilities, so he can try to finesse, but there's only 25 seconds left.
Yeah, and Linz doesn't have to do anything. He knows the bomb is down over towards A. He has the cross set up as well. The time is just starting to tick. If you're Hydra, you have to either find this kill or work this bomb plan, and Linz is going to be ready for it.
Here we go. Linz playing right on top. Hydra gets a look at him. Oh, and it was a good look. But Linz posted up, and you can see the smile. It's like, all right, I got you guys, I got you. Now, the looming of a 5-2 tally in favor of Rokkr, possibly going 2-0 up in this series.
That's insane, man.
Yeah.
That is insane. I wasn't expecting Minnesota to come out and be so polished the way they are in this series so far. Great in the opening map.
The A side of the map, Linz trying to make whatever noise he possibly can, while the rest of Rokkr just waiting to see if there's any intel that Linz can find here through mid, and he'll find Sib. 4 kills straight for Linz, and now all of a sudden New York need to decide, is that actually where the hit is? Because in this 4v3, they are stuck at mid-map.
Just got to post up, but at least with that smoke, you get some information that the bomb is definitely going down over towards B. Actually going to be play to watch over Vivid as he goes for that bomb plant, but it's already down. Accuracy finds one. It's a 4v2.
And Linz could just cut off this pinch, no worries. New York would have to put together a bit of a miracle here in this 2v4 retake. Kismet will drop, and now the hunt is on, and Minnesota Rokkr, welcome. Holy smokes, let everyone know about it, why don't you, with some convictions. We'll see if the breakoffs look any different for New York. Not really, everything going back over towards A once again.
Yeah, I think if you're Minnesota, though, you're going to change your breakoff off a little bit and not allow them to get full chicken coop control.
Huge.
So you have multiple players on that side of the map, and they still are applying pressure in towards the middle. But Hydra cuts down to first segment about to be complete. And oh no, man, Hydra, you can never count this guy out. He's the best player that we had last year. He's trying to turn.
Great help coming around the back as Vivid up top towards balcony. Almost got to, but New York find themselves favorably in the kill feed. Linz follows up, now confirming that the spawns will stay safe in New York, who tried to make this whole overextension happen, have to all of a sudden hit this third junk just because the clock is starting to tick away.
Yeah, it just didn't work. It didn't work. It took too much time, and if you don't find those kills, it's gonna come back to bite you. So they try to come off spawn to hit something different, but now you have to go into the junkyard. ARs who are holding down this position. Accuracy on 3, Awakening on 4. Finally, they take down Accuracy, but there's still only 45 seconds left on the clock. They're not getting those close spawns because still Awakening in that position.
Linz trying to take care of Kismet, surprises him just over towards bus stop. And now can go once again back forward, try to zone them out a little bit further as New York are trying to look for kills. Can't find anybody. Rokkr's just ratting up in and around Hotel, and New York have no opportunity to break through this defensive setup nor even see the zone.
And now there's only 20 seconds left. This is going to be their final hoorah to try to get in towards the cafe. Trades going down and towards the middle of the map, but it's still Minnesota playing those corners, making it so much more difficult for New York to just sprint on forward and get onto the point. Only 7 seconds left. They find 2. Linz trying to find the second. He cannot, but it should be just enough for Minnesota to take round 1.
Unreal start for Awakening again. 6-1 in round number 1. It's zone, first pick being worked on. New York setting up the rebreak.
There they go, and it's going to start off with Kismet. Finds that first kill. Big one onto Vivid. He was watching down all of this left B Street side. That first segment comes in. Skies finds another. Kismet finds a second. Your sole focus is Accuracy and Linz. You take care of the final 2. All of Minnesota coming off spawn again. Only 1 segment to their name. Yep. The Subliners are making it happen on this defense.
Clearance from Vivid through mid-map, but this is going to feel very desperate for Minnesota. Accuracy, last one left alive over towards the top at Rubble. Kismet doing what he can to make life difficult on rotation from the respawners, and he's now on 5 in a row looking for the cruise. Could potentially read this threat into Vivid. Oh, perfect pre-fire. Cruise missile now earned, and with 23 seconds on the clock in a 10v21, New York dominate the defense as Minnesota take one last crack over towards B.
Yeah, Minnesota did get a close one over towards red, but the whole gunfight's going in favor of the Subliners. Only 14 seconds left. Now you spawn all the way behind P3, and they only complete 2 segments with Hydra potentially under cruise missile. No, he gets shut down. Kismet now has 1. But this is the perfect response if you are the Subliners to match the defensive side. You also have the segment count up by 1. Going into this next attacking round, and now Kismet.
But they largely get out of the spawn trap. First tick of progress being worked on. The problem here is the life count and the time for New York.
And Minnesota, they have the opportunity. Actually starting off with the first kill. You still have Big Wake absolutely gunning in towards the junkyard. That's already 3 dead. The first segment isn't even complete. All of the Subliners coming off spawn. Here goes Linz, the young rookie. He at least finds 1, but there's only 10 seconds left, and New York have yet to leave the base.
Have absolutely no success outside of just stepping on towards the zone. Chance for the second tick to get locked in. Couple of good kills. Starts to reduce the life count. So opportunities starting to brew just a touch. But Linz falling off the top of the balconies towards apartments does take away 1. Vivid following up to confirm his trade. Wants to test the zone, but gets pushed aside. And it's only a 5 life lead here. So New York's going to get 66 seconds is what I was going to say. But now all of a sudden Accuracy takes him off the zone. And the only hope for New York is to stop the clock at B.
At least the good thing for the Subliners is they're getting the close ones over towards red. So you're instantly there to assist Skies in towards this point. But what kind of routes did Minnesota decide to hit? Awakening through the back end finds 1. Look at where Accuracy is on the mini-map. That 8-point actually does get complete as well. So it's 11-7 in lives remaining. First segment already done at B. Minnesota got to get a move on.
Zip wants the gunfight. 10 plays up against 5. Every life an important one here for New York. Second tick, all of a sudden starting to come through, but Awakening just stays tucked behind cover, enough to at least confirm another elimination. 7 plays 4. 52 seconds on the clock. Skies trying to get some damage done himself. Help from Hydra now here. 2v2 over the top of the B zone. Trophy system gets placed. More kills come through for Skies. He's on 4 in a row. Vivid would have to pop over Dumpster. Can they fully bring this back? Pistols out.
Oh
Skies
my God.
5. Last tick of progress being worked on. We got a 2v2 over the Dumpster. Go Rokkr. Can they find a way to break? No, not in time to contest, and New York steal away at offense.
That is an absolute collapse right there for Minnesota. You were up by
over towards B.
And Minnesota already found themselves up by 7 lives. I thought it was going to be a dominant all-attacking round, at least a clutch-up round from the Subliners. But Minnesota, they're mimicking the same exact thing. Already one person on the point. Vivid, he does get cut down. At least Subliners find all the right kills with a 3 dead in the feed. And if you are Minnesota Rokkr, you still have those close ones, you're here to reinforce.
Take your time, play out the lives. New York on the way, trying to recover over through hotel. Careful, teammate. I mean, Awakening's played well, but he's snapping on everybody, and finally takes down that Zib, drops 3 down. Now a chance to start to hit the go call. Accuracy, also finding kills through mid-map. You should be able to get at least 1, if not 2 on for a quick stack.
Yeah, just get the stack in. First segment already going to be complete. 1 player does drop in, so there's only 2 players left in the point. You have Awakening watching that pinch. He does get cut down, so now it's all on collapse from the Subliners. They find all the rights on. It is Vivid. Everyone else is coming on spawn. 10-9 in lives remaining. Minnesota still in the advantage, but Vivid with the tack usage solos out Kismet. Now they get on the point. They're about to be able to complete it. That's already 3 dead. You gotta go.
Zib's the one who has the challenge. He finds the first, but then gets traded out by Linz. 3rd tick likely get confirmed, and we'll have a round 5 affair as Linz holds off the dumpster push. Yep, we'll reset it and see who finishes on which side as we go to round 5.
And I'm pretty sure if we go to another reset, because round 5 is definitely comes down to the segment, Kyle.
Sure.
Subliners walked away with 3 in their first attack. Minnesota
Get the clean transition over towards B. They have to do it the hard way again.
Yeah, I think if you are Minnesota, just go back to what was been working. Push out Junk, force them to overextend every single time. Make it a lot more difficult for Subliners to even get close towards the cafe. See players trying to maneuver their way around. They solo out him, but they have yet to find the kill. He sent in Hydra, but Awakening was there for the team assistance, and then Hydra does get nothing. And now all of Subliners back in the back of the spawn. 1:30 still on the clock.
Remember that moment right there, friends. That was a huge surviving play from Rokkr.
Wind off to that clock. Eventually Subliners get into the point, but it's still Minnesota. They are here to contest this. Accuracy is not missing. Living up to the name. 20 and 16. Great performance so far out of the GPGD guy. That guy knows what's going on. Only a minute left. Minnesota down by 5 lives.
And that also takes New York out of the top AC position. Rokkr now holds some control, trying to get their defense reset up over towards B. That first tick has not been finished yet, but keep your eye on the lives. 13 flying up against 9. Vivid! Huge double. Can't quite turn it into a 3rd, but Awakening right behind him has no problem cleaning things up. New York pushed aside again. We got an 8v10.
And you saw Accuracy go through the route through the middle of the map. He pinches the last couple of players over towards the junkyard, and now all of Subliners are not spawning where they want to. They have forced to overextend. There's only 30 seconds left on the game clock. Minnesota are finding all the right kills, potentially gonna walk away with this 3-0 right now.
7v6, not a lot of time on the clock. Kismet does get 1 on the backside of B. He will stop this at 14.8, but New York are not here to help him at all. Rokkr still holding on to junkyard control. They've been able to find 2 through the middle of the map. Kismet working on the progress, but pushed away. Just down to Sim and Skies. Can they find a way to get things going? Sim for the double. It's a 1v4 though. And Skies, he's so far away, trying to get his run on, but no, the crown has fallen off the head of the Subliners, and Rokkr has made a mess of the upper bracket with the 3-0 sweep.
That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Which player impressed you the most from this series? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. I will be posting all the highlights from this major, followed up by a recap of the whole tournament.